folks, this is Ryan, and this is yet another episode of Just My Opinion with Ryan. I want to thank you all for joining in to another episode. If this is your first time, please do me a big favor. Hit that like and subscribe button. You'll be doing me a huge favor. And as I always say, my whole goal is to talk to the camera. Hopefully you guys talk back in the comments. Let's get a good interaction going. And hey, let me know if there's any type of movies or shows that you recommend. I'm always open to new things, new shows, new movies on just about any damn genre. So let me know about it and let's get into it. This is Archive 81 that we're talking about today. This is in the horror genre and it's part of a Netflix original series. Stars Mamoudou Athie, McGorry, and Dina Shihabi. And what is it about? Athie, he plays an archivist who is hired to restore some damaged tapes, and as he's restoring these damaged tapes, he slowly discovers that what he's restoring is this woman's found footage of her doing some type of research or investigation on her own, and she stumbles upon a very dangerous cult. And you know, how did he come across this tape, you ask? He gets hired. He gets approached by this rich CEO. He goes by the name of, his last name is Davenport. His first name escapes me at the moment. But he gets approached by this big time CEO who offers him $100,000 to edit like a good series of, or like a good large collection of these old school VCR tapes that got damaged in some type of fire. So, of course, at first he's apprehensive about it. He's hesitant because, you know, when the guy approaches him, he actually knows a little bit about his family history, and he just always just chucks it up to, hey man, you know, I got to do my background research. I just can't hire anybody off the street. So although he was a little leery that this guy knew about his past, he eventually takes the job to, you know, get to the bottom of these tapes. And if you don't mind, I like to rewind just a little bit. Mamoudou Athie and McGorry have worked together before, which I actually was excited about because I enjoyed the chemistry that they had in the first project I saw them in. It's another Netflix original series called Unported, where Mamoudou Athie, he plays an aspiring sommelier, which is like a wine connoisseur, or like a wine professional basically. And him and McGorry, they become like teammates or classmates who help each other try to get over this this challenge of learning how to be a sommelier. Like apparently there's only like I think 100 sommeliers in the world or something of that nature, and these are the guys who like they taste wine and they could immediately tell you what's in it and how it was made and all that type of stuff. It was an interesting movie, and that's once again also on Netflix. But just to get back to this, so I like the fact that they reconnected again. And so as I mentioned, Mamoudou Athie plays the archivist, and McGorry plays his friend who runs like this X-Files type of, you know, the signs are out there, you know, like conspiracy theory podcast basically. And he's also just along for the ride, you know, just helping the main character about all this wild stuff that he's discovering on this tape. So he's doing like outside reacher for the guys. It's actually a horror series that has a little bit of everything. You got cults, you got psychic mediums, there's ghosts in this thing, and once again, video editing is involved, technology. You got, you know, messing with jumping between different dimensions. There's even a little bit of time traveling in there, because you just gotta watch it. There's a lot of things about this that is great. And I highly recommend anybody to see it, especially if you're a horror fan like myself. Very well done. I truly appreciated the acting involved here. And that's another thing. One thing I do enjoy about some of these shows, I could watch something, and if I really am into it, I will go back and see some of the other work that some of the actors have been in. For example, Mamoudou Athie, I want to go back to see some of his other work because I believe he's one of the guys who, apparently, in my opinion, he seems to carefully select what type of role he's given. Like I said, the Uncorked was a very unique, you know, dope role. This is another unique role. I'm not familiar with it, but I want to go back and check it out. But apparently, there was a movie that came out in 2020 called Black Box that stars Felicia Rashad and Mamoudou Athie. So I'm sure, and once again, I think Phylicia Rashad is someone else who carefully picks her role as well. So, you know, I really enjoyed his work in this movie. I also enjoyed his work in Uncorked. And because I feel like, in my opinion, he's 2 for 2, I want to go back and see some of the other work that Mamoudou Athie has done. I believe he's also casted to be in Jurassic World, which is coming out later this year, if I'm not mistaken. So I want to know what his role is going to be in that. I'm sure, if nothing else, he's running away from dinosaurs. But I think overall this was a great one. Once again, just clapping. I would give a standing ovation, but maybe another time. But anyway, I thought this was a great movie. I thought this was a great series. And I hope that people enjoy it enough to where Netflix greenlights it for a second season. So his name escapes me, but I know the showrunner is, of course, in high hopes for a second season as well. And I echo that. I thought it was really well done. Can't wait to see what else they got going. So with that being said, once again, this is Ryan. And love it or hate it, this is just my opinion. And take care. Peace.